All right, everybody. We've got a lot going on this week. Today, I want to do a little twin flame message for you, especially for those of you who are in separation from your twin flame. You may be talking to them, but you may not be in relationship with them. I just want to get a little message. I'm going to start with Leo. We are in Leo time period. On Lionsgate, we're going to be doing a special class. I'm going to help you manifest what your heart's desire is, and a lot of you manifest love. A lot of you talk to me about manifesting twin flames. So if you want to jump on, it's a special class Jen Huber and I are going to be doing on Lionsgate, directly on Lionsgate. I'm going to be giving you some tools to manifest, especially love, on Lionsgate using the Sirius Gateway that we are going to be experiencing, and that 8-8 energy. So I think I can't do it that way. So let's see. All right. This is an experiment. I hope you like my backyard. So let's start with Leo. Message for Leo. Twin flame, finding sanctuary, opening to your spiritual source. Leo, I think you need to do more meditating. All right. I'm just going to say that. You may need to learn a different tool, okay, for meditating. You may need to be finding more time by yourself. All right, what's going on for Leo right now? Hanged Man, Four of Swords, very healing energy. Oh, yes, look at this. Wow. So the purpose of this sanctuary is not just like, oh, okay, well, I've got to learn to meditate. Oh, boy. It's not that. It's that if you are feeling stuck, that is the path. So some of you Leos need to hear this, that you are, and star card, which is Aquarian energy. So also the full moon in Aquarius is going to be important. Seven of Swords, and one more, please, the Nine of Wands. So Leo, if you are dealing with a partner, with a twin flame who is not talking, I want to say that there's something about healing a third party. If this was a third party energy and that's where you're kind of staying, that you're wanting third party, or that you're actually like supporting third party, what the universe is saying is, hey, we're trying to get across the point that you need to not be dealing in third parties. That is the healing way. That's the thing that needs to be healed, that it's somehow okay for this to be a third party, which is why it stays a third party. Okay. So you've got to say, no, it's not okay for it to be a third party. I wasn't honest with you about my feelings at the time. Now, this is definitely your twin flame saying to you, they have obviously a lot of feelings for you. The Seven of Swords is in here. Is that right? Yeah, the Seven of Swords. They were not honest with you about some kind of feeling that they're having about this connection. That's what's happening with them. They need to also decide that third parties are not okay for them. And the only way to do this is kind of go more into meditation. I think both of you need to do more meditation, all right, in order to be able to, open up to your spiritual source, open up to your connection together, let go of third parties, and then step into connecting on a spiritual level. Open up to your telepathy together. Leo, that's what's being asked of you right now. Allowing the third party means the telepathy is being kind of squashed a little bit. Okay, so there's your message for Leo. Happy birthday, Leo. For Virgo, this is a message for you. First light, beginning a new cycle. I like that. Beginning a new cycle. What's going on for Virgo in the twin flame journey? Page of Pentacles. Death. Eight of Wands. This is a beginner's mind. So beginning a new cycle. Death. The Eight of Wands. Lots of communication coming in. Five of Wands and the Knight of Swords. Lots of communication coming in fast for Virgo. This is a little bit about something has been blocking it. All right, the Death card. Something has been blocking it. I feel like Virgo, I feel like you haven't been wanting to do meditation. I feel like this is a brand new cycle. Some of you may be opening up to telepathy as well. So Virgo feels like that to me, that there's telepathy coming in for Virgo, Messages are trying to come through. I feel like you're resisting it. I feel like you're resisting it, like you're not wanting to see or hear. I settled for second best because I don't deserve you. That's a message for Virgo. I settled for second best because I don't deserve you. Wow. Okay. Some of you don't want to hear that the other person is settling. Okay. I feel like some of you don't want to hear that. I feel like telepathy is the right way to kind of get a message through to them, not a traditional way. Okay. This is a new cycle that is starting here. I settle for second best because I don't deserve you. Yeah, this person is wanting you to know that. Your twin is wanting you to know that, even if they settled a long time ago. Okay, Virgo, they settled a long time ago. They want you to know that they know what they did. They do know what they did. Wow. Okay, Libra, for you, message for you in the twin flame journey. Traveling lightly, simplify your life. Stop making everything so hard or so complicated. Sun, out in the sun. The Page of Pentacles, King of Wands. I've been seeing that a lot. Ace of Wands, new ideas, and the Magician. You definitely are manifesting in this Leo time period. That King is Leo. You're definitely manifesting in this new time period. This is what you're learning. Manifest from a place of joy. Okay, not from a place of lack. Manifest from a powerful place of joy. There's lots of new ideas that are coming in for Libra. That's really beautiful. Simplify your life. So the twin flame message that's coming in. Hi, Charlie. Hi. All right, the twin flame message coming in for Libra. I'm feeling lost, but I don't know what to do about it. Right? So that does make me feel like your counterpart is trying to. There's a frustration in some of these readings, and I'm feeling it, that I'm not sure about what to do next, and I do feel like the learning comes from opening up to joy. I feel like that's something that you and your partner don't really believe in. That productivity comes from happiness and joy. It's like, I feel like you need a new tool to manifest from, a new level of energy to manifest from. Like, you got to get out of any kind of stuck feeling. And your twin is feeling the same way. They're very, very much feeling stuck. I'm feeling lost and I don't know what to do about it. Get inspired. That's what you do about it. Libra, that's for you and for your twin. All right. So for Scorpio, please, view from above, get the big picture. Get the big picture. The Justice card, what fell down here? Ooh, come here, baby. Six of Pentacles, Justice. Three of Cups and the Two of Cups. I feel like you might be so focused on money or on the details of a situation that has been completed. I feel like you're still spinning in like anger or frustration or loss or lack or something like that. Love is coming in. I keep seeing this for Scorpio. You're not seeing it. You're not seeing it, Scorpio. So it can be twin, Two of Cups showing up there. Message for Scorpio. It hurts to see online that you've moved on with your life. Okay, so Scorpio, I feel like if you do see online that your twin is moving on, I feel like you need to stop spinning in that. Feel like you need to get in alignment with your life and start moving forward. You cannot keep focusing on the fact that the other person isn't around or the other person is doing something different. You really can't focus on that anymore. It's not going to help you with the twin journey. And I feel like for some of you Scorpios, like the reason this is happening is that you have to expand your horizons. You have to get doing something new. You have to get out and meet new people. You can't just continue to spin in this situation. So that's for maybe just a very specific Scorpio. But the bigger picture here is that twin flame is lifelong. Twin flame is... they will always come back around to you. You just have to trust that. Like, don't just get so focused on what's going on right now. Okay. So for Sagittarius, Unknown territory. You are exactly where you need to be. Somebody needs to hear this. If you feel lost a little bit, you're exactly where you need to be. I feel like you can handle that, Sag. Like you're an adventurer, so you can handle that. Death. All right, so the first card out is death. Endings, 8 of Cups, walking away, Hierophant, 9 of Cups. There's some situation. I feel like this is written in the Akashic records that you have to do what's best for you right now. You can't stay pining away for a twin, or you can't stay like saying no to a relationship right now, or saying no to whatever's being offered to you, especially if it's third party. I feel like you're saying, wow, that's new territory for me. I've never said no to this person. Okay. I feel like that's what's happening for Saggies. And you're going to get what you want. So it feels counterintuitive, the message for Saggies. I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it me? Do you still think about me? So Saggies, I think you are moving on from them. And I think it's because it's not aligned right now. I think that you have to say no to a certain pattern. Whatever is going on with your twin connection, there's a pattern there that you need to say no to. And like basically the twin feels like you're moving on from them. You're moving on from the pattern. I worry that you've moved on and this is all in my head. Is it me? Do you still think about me? That's your partner being concerned. And I just get this sense that you have to do this for you, for your own healing. You have to do this. And I just don't feel like you need to, I feel like this is very weird. You feel like this is very weird, but it is taking you in the direction of what you want. This is counterintuitive for Saggies. Go in the direction that feels counterintuitive to you. Feel the fear and do it anyway. That's the direction. That's the direction? The one that's not, that I'm feeling like, hey, am I sure that this is it? Yes, it is. Wow. Capricorn, for you, narrow pathway, tread thoughtfully. Okay, things are narrowing it up. Okay, there's something about step carefully. Don't go making big leaps or making leaps of, don't leap to conclusions. Don't leap to choices. Don't make rash choices. Not that you would, but there's a pattern. There's a pattern here that you got to be careful of. There's your card, Capricorn. There's a pattern you got to be careful of. You got to transmute it into wisdom, judgment. This is a big thing coming up. There's a big choice coming up, or a big crossroads. Really big. Okay, this is an old pattern that's going to show up again. An old pattern that's going to show up again. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. There goes the doggies. For some of you, especially if you're dealing with a Virgo or another earth sign, I feel like this person comes back, but they haven't done the work of the healing. It's almost like you're the one that's going to have to say no. You're the one that's going to have to tread very carefully. I have awakened to our connection. I know we have a timeless bond between us. That could be music to your ears, but this person is still a long way away from being healed enough. This is like going to bounce off. If you just say, okay, we'll just be together, it's still going to bounce off, right? Whether you do it right now and say like, look, you're not ready for this, or something happens that makes you believe that they're not ready for this, you're going to have to be the grown up here. I know, you always are, aren't you, Capricorn? You always are. Okay. Aquarius, vast vistas. Expand your horizons. You've narrowed your life too much, Aquarius. You've narrowed your life too much. 3 of Wands, Queen of Cups, King of Pentacles, 7 of Swords. There's a there's a nostalgia that's at the heart of, there's some kind of lie at the heart of this connection. I feel like you need to get it out, get it clear. Some of you are dealing with talking to your twin behind the back of another person. Some of you are welcoming them in. I feel like that's not the way. I do feel like some of you have another relationship, Aquarius, that is, there's definitely third party energy here. I feel like you have another relationship that's here to teach you something that your twin can't teach you. I wonder where Charlie is behind that box right there. Okay, Aquarius. So there's some kind of lie here at the heart of this connection that needs, some of you need to really heal it. Or say it out loud. Make it right. I'm still trying to find a place for myself in the world. I definitely am getting that for Aquarius, that you might be a little lost right now, not sure, letting go of past lies and really striking out in a new direction. This may or may not have much to do with the twin, but I feel like the twin energy is like supporting you or supportive of you, saying, hey, get out into the world bigger, do bigger stuff. Don't just like sit in your room and wait for life to happen to you. The Seven of Swords, Eight of Wands, lots of communication coming in for you, Aquarius. Lots of communication coming in. That feels good to me. Some of you may need to recognize that you're telling yourself a lie about what you're allowed to have in life, about what you're allowed, especially in terms of love. I feel like you're telling yourself a big lie, Aquarius, and it's time to let it go. We have a full moon in your sign of Aquarius. It's really time to use that energy to release any lie that you're telling yourself, especially if it comes from parents or especially if it comes from an outside source. Okay? It's time for it to go. It's too long. It's been around too long. You'll find your place when you release that lie. All right, Pisces, for you, great adventure. I love it. Great adventure. What's going on for Pisces? Tower. Wow. Sudden change. Nine of Swords. A little worried about that, I think. Five of Cups. Chariot. There's a person or a belief or a lifestyle that is standing in your way of moving forward into love, of moving forward with twin flame. There's definitely some, and it's getting blown up. Okay. So, but you have to take a risk. I think taking a risk is going to shift things so much so that the Tower comes in and blows things apart. But it's what's being asked of you right now. It's important that you do take that risk. Pisces. I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. That's the direction you're going. And why are you staying in this? Why are you staying in this? Some of you have to let go of what you believe about twin flame. Some of you have to let go of your own mindset around twin flame. Some of you have to let go of a relationship you think is twin flame that really is not. Okay? And the only way to do that is to actually do it, is to let go of somebody, wish them well, and see what happens. You got to take a risk. Okay? Pisces has to take a risk. Pisces definitely has to take a risk. Okay. So let's see. Did somebody used to say this to you, Pisces? I miss your beautiful smile and joyous laugh. They used to light up my world. This could even be coming from a parent. It doesn't need to come from a twin flame. All right? Could be coming from a parent or something like that. They miss you. Somebody misses you. All right? Remember who that is. They're trying to communicate with you. Yes, I feel like that's coming from an ancestor. That's the first one today that's been from an ancestor. All right. Aries, for you. Discovering truth. You stand in the light of truth. I love that. What about for Aries? Hi, Charlie. He's an Aries. So is Maisie. They're twins. littermates, right? Three of Swords, Temperance energy. So Aries could be dealing with a Sag, the Lovers energy, and the Seven of Pentacles. Aries, I think something you've put a lot of time and attention into is proving to not be a twin. All right. I feel like you might be dealing with somebody who's not a twin, who's not your twin, a life partner. Some of you may just be opening up to the idea of being a twin. Okay. And this is like blowing your mind a little bit. What did I just say about them as twins, right? They're littermates. I feel like I abandoned you and myself when we broke up. I want to reconcile. Wow. Some of you have put a lot of time and effort into a relationship that's maybe a life partner, that's not a twin. Your twin wants to reconcile. Did you hear that, Aries? Wow, all of a sudden, the bright light coming in. I know. The sun's moving, so I got to move. All right. So Aries, something you put a lot of time and attention into. Three of Swords. And when you do that, what you're doing is you're manifesting in the life partner. You're manifesting in the twin flame. If you're making a choice between those two things, you know now what the right direction is. And some of it may break your heart. I feel like you might have a soulmate who's a good life partner, or a soulmate who is somebody you've spent a long time with. And it might be hard to be like, oh, wow, I have to let that go if I want to walk on my twin flame path. But you don't have to. I think this is a choice. All right. You're standing in the light of this truth now. Standing in the light. Just came right up. Taurus, desert passage, trust that there's a divine plan. For Taurus, what is going on for you in the twin flame journey? The Fool just jumped out. The Fool just jumped out. Wow. Aries energy, Fool, Eight of Swords, and the Empress, Emperor and Empress. Wow. I feel like you are recognizing that you have not been trusting in a divine plan, that you have not been kind of feeling like everything is kind of going to shit right now. Is that what you're feeling, Taurus? I just feel like you have a mindset of this is how it's supposed to be. And if you take that direction, that Fool, Emperor, Empress, for Taurus, I've been seeing this for a while now. There is an opportunity to have a life partner who is a twin flame. Okay. And some of you are, some of your mindset is basically like, hang on. I feel like some of you need to activate your other part, your divine masculine. If you're a feminine, your divine masculine, and vice versa, in order to get on the new path. Some of you really have to activate or integrate your masculine feminine. That's for Aries. My spirit is always with you. Can you feel me? Do you still love me too? Your twin is reaching out to you. Are you not with your twin? Some of you think you are. I keep getting this message of, I'm not with the twin right now. Taurus may not be with their twin right now. This has been a long time coming. This message has been a long time coming. Wow. I feel like they're trying to get through to you, but you don't want to hear it. You don't want to hear it. You're like, nope, I'm married to somebody. I don't want to hear this. I don't want to know from this. I would bet to say a lot of Taurus aren't watching this. A lot of Taurus twin flames who don't want to activate are not watching this, and that's fine. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's okay that you're choosing that. But I also feel like there's a lot of Taurus who are feeling like there's no hope or no path. And if you know a Taurus who's a twin flame, maybe you could tell them that there is a path. They just have to understand that their mindset right now is not aligned with it. Okay, that's for Taurus. And Gemini, I have Gemini and Cancer left. Okay, so for Gemini, twin flame, wise leader, you are a beacon for others. Gemini, for you, Moon, Aquarius full moon, Ace of Pentacles, Hanged Man, surrender. King of Swords, surrender to this new direction. Some of you on the twin flame path, Gemini, are trying to hold on to fear. You're trying to hold on out of fear. Whatever you're holding on to, it's out of fear. The new path, you got to release that fear and take a risk. King of Swords energy there. There's Aquarian energy around you, and this is definitely a risk. Okay? Like, to be a leader, you have to be worthy, not worthy, you are worthy. You have to be willing to take a risk. And I feel like Gemini is being pushed to the head of the line here. When times got tough, I gave up on you too soon. That's the message for Gemini. Are you giving up too soon on something? Are you afraid? Are you afraid to kind of align yourself with the future? Are you afraid that you're giving up on, or are you afraid that you're going, all right, stop. There's something about giving up too soon. Either you did give up too soon, or you're still holding on to something you need to give up on. One more, please. Eight of Pentacles. It's going to take some effort. Eight of Pentacles and the Page of Cups. Wow. Gemini needs to surrender to the new path, even if you don't see the whole path. Even if you're afraid you don't see the whole path. All right? It's going to come a little bit at a time. I feel like you think you're giving up on your twin too soon. That you're feeling like, I don't know, I'm not going to go down this road. I feel like you might be afraid you're giving up too soon. Something about giving up too soon. This is something that's really been gnawing at you. Okay? So, Nine of Pentacles. Get your mojo back, and that will feel better to you. Okay? Because you're going to have to take some risks pretty soon. Gemini, get your mojo back. Cancer, reaching your destination. Your light is shining brightly. Feel the light coming in here. Your light is shining brightly. Cancerian energy. Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles. The High Priestess. The King of Cups. Four of Pentacles. When you recognize how much work you're putting in, how much work and effort you're putting into resisting your twin. How much work and effort are you doing to keep an old situation? You are almost to your twin. You are almost there, almost into union, almost getting there. You're putting so much time and effort into resisting it. Why? I feel like I don't know who I am anymore. This is part of the twin flame, especially for Cancer right now. Part of the twin flame journey is about remembering who we are. And I feel like some of you, that's one of the biggest benefits of being on the twin flame journey, is that you will remember who you are. That's going to integrate with your life purpose, your path, your destination. And this person has something to do with it. All right. Whether you become a life partner or not, whether it's your mom or it's somebody in your life who you may not have considered, part of this is remembering. We are remembering who we are. Remembering. We're bringing ourselves back spiritually, and that's what we're doing on the spiritual path. Twin flame or no twin flame. All right, you guys, that is for you. That is for you. If you want to jump on to our Lionsgate special class, there's a link in the description box below. I hope to see you there. All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.